President Biden gave his second State of the Union address in front of a divided joint Congress.
While the president praised key agenda issues as the country bounces back from the pandemic, he called on Congress to unite. Will that happen? So ABC 7 political analyst Laura Washington joins us this morning. Laura, good morning.
Good morning. I hate to laugh, but we've got a long way to go for unity.
Certainly, and I'm sure viewers at home understand that as well. President Biden in his speech talked about finishing the job. What does that look like? What does that mean?
Well, you know, he's been rebuilding the economy. The infrastructure bill has been very important, a part of that, bringing down inflation. So he wants to build on that. So he's talking about new things that he wants to do, like bringing down drug prices, fighting the opioid epidemic, fighting unnecessary fees with airlines and other travel-related things. These are all things that he's presenting as part of his agenda going forward.
Well, we know there had to be some drama. There was some heckling in the room, and we actually have it. Take a listen to this.
Other Republicans say, I'm not saying it's a majority of you. I don't even think it's even a significant, but it's being proposed by individuals. I'm not politely not naming them, but it's being proposed by some of you.
Talking right to him. What was that whole thing about?
That was about his claim that that Republicans want to end Social Security and Medicare, which they strenuously deny. There have been some proposals floated, but even Kevin McCarthy has said, the House Speaker said that's not going to happen.
And as President Biden wrapped up his speech, he acknowledged the parents of Tyree Nichols who were present for the State of the Union address. And he had this to say in the effort for more police reform.
Most of us in here have never had to have the talk that brown and black parents have had to have with their children. Bo, Hunter, Ashley, my children. I never had to have the talk with them. I never had to tell them if a police officer pulls you over, turn your interior lights on right away. Don't reach for your license. Keep your hands on the steering wheel. Imagine having to worry like that every single time your kid got in a car.
How was that received?
There was a lot of calm in the room. There was no pushback on that. I think he's trying to build empathy across party lines for a very important issue. The George Floyd legislation has been stalled in Congress for a couple of years, and he's trying to use this as an opportunity to push that forward and get some bipartisan support. We'll have to see if there's a response. They're back to negotiating on the legislation now.
Yeah, you said it. We'll have to see. Laura Washington, as always, good to see you. Appreciate the insight. Thank you so much.
Watch breaking news on YouTube. Subscribe to ABC 7 Chicago Eyewitness News.